Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-September 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Libras in mid-September. We are getting very close to Libra season, my friends. One of the most wonderful times of year. Shuffle it up here, my guides. Talk to me. What's up with my friends? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card just to see what's happening. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which I always find intriguing. But let's get it going here. Enough of all that. Let's get you a card. Let's rock. What do we got for Libra here in mid-September? Guides and Spirit Team. Yeah, now the deck is being a little specific. There it is. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so there is some aspect of time here with this woman holding the hourglass, and I always find this a very intriguing oracle card for us to really take a look at, because it seems simple on its face, but there are so many little subnotes of imagery that we can consider. Now, before we really start picking this apart, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about it. So, we see this lovely lady here. She is holding that hourglass. There is sand coming out of it. Obviously, time is ticking here, and the sand is coming through the hourglass. So, obviously, this represents the construct of time. Now, I always say that everyone experiences time in different ways. For some of you, maybe you're in a waiting pattern. You might be in a holding pattern, waiting for news about something, waiting on somebody to reach out, or vice versa. There is some aspect of waiting linked in with this card, but a thing that I always have to say in regards to time and situations we might be going through, we all experience it differently. Sometimes a day feels like it zips by, like in a blink of an eye. Sometimes it feels like a day drags. For a portion of you, maybe you feel like you've been waiting forever, or maybe it's like, damn, it's already September. I feel like we just got into this year. So time is experienced differently from everyone, and it might be linked into whatever situations you're going through right now. Okay, not just in the speed of it, but the concept of waiting. Let's get into tarot and see what's up. For some of us, we could be talking about something from the past or even something from the future. But yeah, I'm going to get you 3 tarot cards in the upright, then we'll get into the intuitive, juicy stuff. I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. So shuffle it up one time and see what we got for you, Libra. Talk to me. And while we do, let's talk about last week's reading, because that was a super intriguing one. It was titled, Here They Come. And the reason it was titled that is I felt a huge magnetic energy that felt like it was coming towards the Libra collective, okay? Whether it was a person, different people, good things, challenges, like there was just a bombardment of energy that I felt coming to a lot of Libras magnetically. So hopefully the last week hasn't been too rough on you. Maybe it's been a little hectic. That's a big possibility. But let's see what we have. Sometimes when energy moves to us magnetically, things come in that we don't quite expect. But let's get it going here. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. Only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to. Let's get you 3. What do we got for Libra? Thank you. All right, 3 of Pentacles, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work type of energy. We're going to definitely need to check this out. Could be a big focus on the monetary and work. We're going to get you a couple more here and start building this out. That could easily just be us looking at the energy of somebody in your circle as well with the 3 of Pentacles. All right, we got a little fire here. Ace of Wands. It's a decent card. It's a good card, but I'm a little speculative on it so far. I feel like there's something in the air here with these energies. Okay, so these cards popped out together. On the back end, we do have the 7 of Wands, and that is absolutely the thing that I said I felt in the air for sure. But we also have the 6 of Swords. So we're going to have to talk about this, Libra. There is an very intriguing mixture of energy we got going on this week. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into that juicy intuitive stuff. So first look, first glance, got to mention on the back end, we have 2 strong air cards, which are cards of communication, and they're cards of the mental. We got fire. We have some earth happening here. There are cards of communication showing up, but I feel like this could be several different things or just one situation depending on what you're going through. So let's just break it down one by one and build this story. Position number one, we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this could just be a big focus on things like work, things like money. This is a big card of teamwork. It's also a card of mastery, like working on something, honing your craft, getting better, like putting a lot of work and effort. Like this is a big card of putting energy forth and a lot of effort. But simply, it could just represent a group of cohorts, a group of people, right? So a collective of some sort. So when I get this card in my simplistic style, when we clarify it, it might show your attitudes or situations regarding money and work, or somebody in your circle. We could begin a little news about somebody in your circle with this card. So it's going to be intriguing to see, because once again, we have a little bit of a mixture happening here. Now, as we move past the Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, the fiery, passionate Ace of Wands. All aces are opportunities. I say it every single time an ace pops up in any reading. Now, this to me is a card of your inner motivation or your energy, your inner energy levels. That was a bit of a tongue twister, right? So maybe Spirit's asking you to conserve your energy, reserve your energy. Pay attention to what you're focusing your energy on, because with the Ace of Wands, this is an energy that can burn up quickly if you're not focusing it on the right things. But there is so much power and passion here. For a lot of you, there could be good opportunities coming in when we have an Ace of Wands card. This is also a card that does connect to the libido. So maybe some of you, that libido could be running a little hotter than normal when this card shows up. But we're going to keep it PG. We're not going to put our minds in the gutter. But yeah, it is a sexual energy sometimes. We're not just going to go that route, but when I see the Ace of Wands, once again, it is fire, passion, burn, and what you want to put effort towards, simply. Moving to the back end, this is where we might want to raise a little eyebrow. We got the Seven of Swords showing up, and I feel like it does get diffused a bit by the Six of Swords right next to it, but this card could be rough, all right? So this could absolutely be a warning when we have the Seven of Swords. Generally, I see this card, it could represent untrustworthy individuals. It could represent sneaky people, snakes in the grass. I don't want to go full on negative here, but Spirit could be warning you about that, especially when there's a card of one circle. But when I see the Seven of Swords, it could simply just represent something you don't quite see or something you don't quite know, right? This is a card where someone or something could be out of your view. Okay, so it doesn't just have to be bad. It doesn't have to represent a person with malintentions. But to me, I do feel like it could be just something you don't quite see. So there could be a level of mystery here, Libra. There could be certain situations, issues, or things that you don't quite see just yet, or that could be popping up. Now, when we get to the very back end, we have the Six of Swords. And yeah, this is the Seven of Swords has taken up a lot of my attention, so I can't wait to get over to it. But the Six of Swords to me is a card of things improving and things getting better. That's why I said it does take a little bit of the edge off of this Seven. So this can speak about coming out of the choppy waters into calm. There could be possible improvements. But once again, as a bonus card, this is another footnote. Okay, so we don't even clarify this. It's also a card of action and movement, right? Doing things, moving things forward. So it's very intriguing how all this energy is laid out, Libra. I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here. And while we get this deck ready, I just want to let all of you know I did open channel memberships here on the Kyle of Cups Tarot channel. So if you are interested in that, joining one of the support tiers, you could click the join button, click the link down in the description or the comments. It'll bring it to my little promo video. And you just have a little look. No pressure though, my friends. Let's get into the reading. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Three of Pentacles. And yeah, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Libra, you drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Three of Pentacles time. Let's keep it moving here. Okay, yeah, Two of Swords. So another card of mystery. Notice the two mystery cards are cutting on a diagonal. For some of you, there might be certain situations that you deem as confusing or something just doesn't make sense. And it's like, okay, what am I not seeing here? Like, that's just the vibe I'm picking up right here in the front. Like, there has to be something I'm not quite seeing here, or something about this doesn't make much sense when we have the Two of Swords in the upright. Okay, sometimes it could represent a little bit of indecision, someone being indecisive. For some of you, it could be about work or work situations. Obviously, it doesn't have to be. But when I catch this under there, I feel like, yeah, there might be some confusing situations, like I said, or there's aspects attached where it's like, what am I not seeing here? Like there's something that's just not making sense. Like there is confusion here on the front end for sure. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, because I feel like this might represent the situation as a whole, but we might see motive on the back end. That's a big possibility. For a portion of you, maybe this is in regards to what you want to do moving forward in regards to work, like how you want to earn money, what you want to do. It's like there might be some things up in the air in regards to work and how you earn money. But the big thing I'm picking up here is like something just isn't computing. That's the vibe I'm picking up. So let's just keep moving over to the Ace of Wands. Something is not computing. Okay, let's just keep moving. See what's up. Because like I said, there may be a warning on the back end. I don't want to speculate just yet. Let's see what's up with that Seven of Swords. I mean, that Ace of Wands. Yeah, I'm trying to jump the gun already. What is that Ace of Wands here? What is this about? And the deck is being very specific. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we got the Lovers in the upright underneath this Ace of Wands. This does not feel bad to me. For a portion of you, this could represent a Gemini, pardon me. And the Lovers to me could be any close interpersonal connection or relationship. It could be good friends. It could be like family members. It could be all of the above. And when I see it under the card like this Ace of Wands, it does represent possibly putting energy into some sort of connection or wanting to. Okay, so whether it is wanting to spend more time with a friend or spend more time with a romantic interest or something like that, I'm feeling the urge for someone to want to give more energy to that. That's a big vibe we're picking up here in the center. Okay, the Lovers is also very protective, very healing. So another message I could pick up, if that last message resonated nothing for you, when I get the Ace of Wands with the Lovers underneath, it is Spirit trying to urge you along and to keep yourself busy for healing purposes. Okay, if you've been going through things, if you've been going through these situations and issues that I've been talking about, Spirit might want you to keep yourself busy, keep your mind busy, keep your hands busy, and heal. All right, and staying busy will help you on that healing process. Put your energy into something. Like there is a big movement and push of energy. So let's keep moving over to the Seven of Swords. I feel like we're getting different things here, Libra. Only take what hits. And remember, once again, this could be how someone else is feeling. So let's see what that Seven of Swords is about. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is the Seven of Swords here for my Libras? Please. Tons and tons of air here. Yeah, Five of Swords. Yeah. Saw something similar in a Gemini reading. So if you are connected to a Gemini, this could be something you need to watch out for. The Five of Swords could be a bit of a cold, harsh, cutthroat type of energy that you need to watch out for here. When I get it underneath the Seven of Swords, just like I was picking up here in the front, this could be a situation that does pop up out of nowhere, okay? Or like a response or an action that you didn't see coming. It's like, whoa, why are you responding like that? I wasn't expecting a response like that. The Five of Swords is like a mean, conflict-based type of card. So when I see it under the Seven of Swords, there absolutely could be a situation or an issue that could pop up that is quite volatile, and this could be Spirit warning you about that. Okay, whether it's your action or someone else's reaction, I feel like this is an important warning for sure, okay, on the back end here, because this does feel a bit cold. Okay, so whether it is you, whether it is somebody else, I feel like it is tied to this mysterious, like, all right, I'm not seeing something, something's not computing. And somebody's actions might not feel like they're in proportion, if that makes sense. So it's like, all right, well, your reaction isn't really in proportion to what actually happened. Like I'm possibly getting like, I don't want to use the word over exaggeration or something that just spins out of hand. That's what I'm picking up on the back. So let's go through and do a quick little recap here. Then we'll get into the shadow card, because Libra, I feel like we got a whole ton of different stuff. Let's look down in the box. Obviously, we have so much air happening here with the Two of Swords, the Lovers, the Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. We got the Six of Swords. Lots of thoughts, lots of communication. There might be a lot going on in your mind. But in position number one, we have the Three of Pentacles with the Two of Swords in the upright. Like I said, something might just not make sense to you, or like something might feel like it's not computing. Some of you might be going through situations that pop up out of nowhere, situations where issues could just crop up here. There might be some confusion on what you should do in regards to work or money or what you should put your energy into. That's a big vibe I'm picking up. But as we move to the center, and we kind of do have a shadowing situation here, but in the center we have the Ace of Wands with the Lovers in the upright. Feels lovely to me. Now, for a portion of you, this could be some sort of interpersonal relationship or connection that either someone wants to put more energy into, whether you or someone else, they want to put more energy into bringing that closer for whatever reason. But another vibe I'm picking up here is that for a lot of Libras, you might need to keep your mind busy and keep your hands busy. Spirits wants you, for your own healing, to keep yourself busy, because if you don't, that's when things might retract a little bit. Moving to the back end, this is where it gets a little bit dicey, because that's where it gets mean. It gets a little bit cold back here. We have the Seven of Swords with the Five of Swords in the upright. That is something that you need to watch out for. And I do feel like, once again, we have that unexpected or surprising situation or issue popping up, and it does feel confrontational, and it doesn't quite feel in proportion. That's the vibe I'm picking up. It's like, okay, well, why are you reacting like that? It feels like a reaction or an action that's out of proportion with the situation. I said just take this as a warning, right? Because in this time, there could be certain people that are not reacting in predictable ways or ways that you expect. So just keep that in mind over the next coming days. Please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you a shadow card here. So much air in this week's reading. So you could be thinking a lot. There could be a lot on the mind. But let's see what's in the shadows for Libra. Could be an important warning on the back end. So what do we got for my friends? And yes, I always like to pull the shadow card at the very end, whether it's something within us or something we don't quite see. I feel like it's a nice introspective thing to do. Okay, 10 Pentacles is good. Okay, so maybe some of you need to hear that everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. 10 Pentacles is a beautiful, solid, stable card. Whenever I see it, to me, it is a card of happy endings generally. This could represent a lot of mental focus going towards money, home, family. That's a big thing with this 10 of Pentacles, but it is just a super stable, abundant type of card. Even as a shadow card, it is grounded. Now, for a portion of you, this could represent something you may have been dealing with within yourself for quite a long time that has a flare up in this time. So keep that in mind. But generally, when I see this 10 of Pentacles, it is like a little shot from the universe saying, listen, everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Trust me. Like, that's the vibe I'm picking up here in the center. And it is very stable. So if things do get a little out of hand, like we're seeing in the spread itself, that could be things starting to calm down. So Libra, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details on the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'll be picking 2 lucky winners to win 2 tarot decks completely at random. It will be a winner's choice. So if you want to get the Gilded Tarot, you could go ahead and do that. If you want the Everyday Witches Tarot, that's your choice as well. Any deck under $40 US will be given away. So if you'd like to get your name in for this one, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which zodiac signs you get along best with. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you next time.